All right, good morning. I know I'm in the same exact getup that I had on in the last video, but I had to finish that one off. So today what we're going to be doing around here, there's some ruts that have kind of been created. One was by the trash truck that gets our dumpster. So massive rut here. I got to get that filled in, and then we're going to be running into town to get some oil, because when my wife gets home from dog grooming later on, I need to change the oil in one of our generators that she's using, as well as the generator that we use for the house, so the Generac. Getting all that stuff, and then I'm also going to look into getting oil and stuff like that for the truck here to do the oil change on that thing. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. All right, we're back from the store, so I got everything to do the oil change. Just simple. So 5W30, 2 quarts, that's what it takes. Funnel, because I don't have one. Some nitro gloves, a oil filter wrench, and the oil filter. So I already have some 5W30, which will be enough to do the generator that my wife is using, not the house generator. The stuff that I got mainly at the store, that's all for the house generator. In the meantime though, all of these ruts that were made by the trash truck, I gotta take care of. And then y'all probably can't see on the camera, but there is a little ravine here, so to speak, across the property. And the issue is it runs right in front of my driveway. So I know what I could do in, essentially get some sort of pipe, run it across here, then put base on top of that, and then just have like it funnel through from the hillside over here down under. However, one, I don't have the material for that, and two, I really don't have the time for that right now. So I gotta try to get this done the easiest way possible, because we do have rain coming on Tuesday or Wednesday this week. So I just want to make sure that we're ready for it. Look, even here, I don't even think you could see it, maybe you can. There's tire marks from the truck. So, we gotta get that taken care of. And on top of that too, where Alex parks her trailer, there's a bunch of ruts here from our truck in the trailer going up into the spot that it's stored. So the stuff up by the front of the driveway, I'm gonna try to make this as easy as I can. Just try to like move it back into place, because with the little ravine that's being cut right here, I need to actually pull dirt from over by our dumpster and bring it over, but I don't have a wheelbarrow, so by hand with the shovel is the way I'm gonna have to do it, which is fine. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna switch this into time-lapse mode and y'all can watch that. So we have the ruts out of the driveway for the trash truck, and my son just woke up from his nap, so I'm gonna go switch over to doing that. So we'll get caught up on everything else a little bit later. Never mind, just kidding. He put himself back to sleep. So got a little bit more time. Try to get this done as quick as I can. All right, we're gonna move on to the rut that goes up to the driveway. I think you can see me. So this is all done now. He's still asleep a little bit longer, hopefully, and we can move on to the giant ravine that's starting to happen. So let's get that taken care of. So like I talked about, this ravine, I don't even know if you want to call it that, little mini stream that comes off of the property above us, it just takes off straight down that way. My biggest problem though is that it's right in front of the driveway. So as you can see here, my car has to make it across here. So I need to constantly maintain this, that way we can make sure I can get across, because if it's super deep like when we moved here, I'm not gonna be able to get through. Just kidding, my son is up. The only thing though is that I could really use a freaking tractor for this. This would be done so fast and I'd be able to maintain everything in due time, or if some tractor company wants to sponsor us, that would be great. But seriously, please. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. All right, day two. My wife actually got more dogs to groom, which is great. So she's gonna be out all day long. We're gonna finish up the driveway here. So just this giant ravine, or giant, it's small, but I just don't want it to turn into anything giant. And then I got a few spots that the truck kind of peeled out in a little bit, so I'm gonna be fixing that. But anyway, enjoy the time lapse. Well, we finished. So we finished right down in front of the trailer, over here, over there, can't even point right. Made our way basically down there, but all the way up in front of the house itself. So certain parts required more, just because right here was kind of more of a divot for when we were trying to get up there, and the truck was peeling out a little bit. Finished all that, and I took the hose and basically filled all this in here, or not filled, but I basically sprayed all this in over here, and yeah, everything's done. So from that perspective, we are done with stuff for the house for the next rains. I am going to be working on kind of creating bigger berms around some of our plants, because the ones that we put in over time, as you continue to fill it, the ground erodes a little bit more and more and more, and so we need to get that filled in. So for example, this one here, this berm was pretty high when I first put the berm there, and obviously since then it's kind of eroded and it's not allowing the water to pool around the plant, around the tree. So I gotta fix that right now. All right, so this one is done. We're gonna move over to the other 4. So you can probably tell on this one, it's just completely flat. There's no way any water is gonna be holding here at all when we do have rains. So we're gonna definitely get this one beefed up. This one is done now. We're gonna move on to the other 3. We're gonna do a bit of cleanup around the backyard too, and play with the dogs a little bit. They need some one-on-one time, so we're gonna do that. Before surgery, my wife and I would typically switch off doing dog turd duty, but so this is the first time I've done dog turd duty since then. So I gotta take it easy. I'm still not 100%, but you know, we're getting there. All right, dog turd duties is done. Let's play with the dogs a little bit more. Give me your ball. All right, we're gonna get some water for the dogs and start cleaning up the inside of the house. It's not bad, I just got a vacuum. I did a lot of cleanup yesterday.